So can you tell us a little bit about your writing process for the EP?
Yes. I don't know how many bands do it this way, but we don't ever write before the studio. We'll do some scratch tracks if we feel like it, get together and kind of just work out some ideas. But every time we go into the studio, it's all like on the spot, right? So we start dragging elements from projects, finding inspiration of maybe older stuff online. And when I say that, I mean typically we reference a lot of like video game music and kind of go from there. I personally am really into like early 2000s, late 90s, like trance, electronic, and like Japanese speedcore and stuff like that. So I like bring different elements to that, and we kind of sometimes we'll start with maybe an electronic portion of the song, and then on the spot I'll just pull up Guitar Pro, or I'll have the guitar in my hand, and we'll start writing riffs, and then Colby will work on vocals, and we just try to do everything organically as a unit because that's how I felt like we've always done our best writing is just with a group of people, not so much one person doing everything. There's definitely like times where I'll suggest lyrics, Colby will suggest guitar parts. We just everything is all organic in the room.
Gotcha. So you
Wow.
guys work well under the pressure of like being in the studio. There's a time limit to get the shit done.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that's how I've always operated is just under the most immense amount of pressure and either you do it or you crack one of the two.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times it'll be like, hey, we need a guitar riff right here. I'm like, cool, let me hop on my computer, I'll write something on Guitar Pro and just the first thing that comes to my mind is honestly a lot of the time what the majority of it sticks. So it's been working so far and until it doesn't work, we will cross that bridge when we come to it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So what song off this EP took the longest to write, and which one is your personal favorite?
That is a great question. I will start with my personal favorite is Pulse. I just feel like it is the type of song I want to play live. That
Mm.
is like my biggest thing. Is I love live shows. Like there's just nothing like it. I just feel like when I play, I get to get all my emotions out on stage, and like Pulse is definitely an avenue for me to do so. There's so many good parts in it. Can really get my frustrations out when we play that song live. And I think that one is the one I'm most excited to see how it translates to the crowd
Mm.
and see if they kind of feel that same energy because that's what I thrive off of is I'm getting huge energy, I'm giving huge energy, vice versa. I'm connected like that. So that's what I'm looking forward to seeing live. I would say the song that took the longest is probably Siren Hymn. Funny enough, it's one of the more simple ones if you look at it from a musical standpoint, but it was just a lot of adversity, a lot of I think it was the last song we actually finished up like shortly before we started working on the release cycle and everything like that. And it was like, hey, we have three songs, we need two more. We got one done. I think it was yeah, Pulse and Siren Hymn were done in the same like 3 day span. And we just it took us a long time to really nail down lyrics and vocals for that song because we wanted it's such a showcase for Colby to say like, here's a really a blank canvas, you need to do the heavy lifting on this song. So we needed a lot of that, and that's what took the longest because we're also all learning to be what is like what we want to be as a band, right? How can we push the envelope? So we wanted to take our time on that one.
For
Oh, yeah.
sure.